Hey everyone, I'm Matt Williams from Williams & Gray and welcome to today's Brand You episode. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about why you need to create a personal brand. Hey everyone, so welcome to today's episode. Now, this is quite a wide-ranging subject, I think, and it's one of those that as business owners, as small to medium enterprise owners, and people who are involved in that, entrepreneurs, the startup generation, we really now need to be working on creating a personal brand. But why do we need to be doing that? Why are so many people banging on about personal brand this, personal brand that? And actually, there's a very good reason behind it all. And I would suggest that actually from what we've seen over the last few years from running a couple of fairly successful SME businesses and the help and advice that we've provided to lots and lots of businesses as part of that service along the way is that really the key, the crux, the crucial thing, the thing that's made companies stand out from other companies is the way that they have managed to create and enhance and really distribute their personal brand. Now, it isn't for everybody. Not everyone is content and happy to be the face of their business or even the voice of their business. But unfortunately, if you want to differentiate yourself in the digital age, if you want to stand out from the crowd in kind of the current era of the kind of entrepreneurial revolution, which it seems as though we're in at the moment, you have to start thinking about building a personal brand. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to face yourself on YouTube. It doesn't mean that you have to be out there engaging with people in the public speaking arena, but all of these things definitely help. Now, really, the whole personal brand thing, I would suggest, and from what we've seen, the evidence from having employed this massively across all the different platforms, across, as I say, a number of businesses personally, and helped other people to implement it as well within their business, the big thing that a personal brand does to make you stand out from other people is the fact that you are doing it in the first place. Lots of people shy away from it, lots of people think about doing it, lots of people think about putting their flag in the ground and making themselves an authority in their industry, but very, very few people do it. And I think this is one of the reasons why, the greats, if you like, in the marketing world, the greats in the business world, the people who write the books on this, the people who kind of put themselves out there in the public sphere and do it all day, every day, they do it. And we all wonder why they give away their best for free. And actually, it's because there are very few people who will implement on what they're being told, and there's a very few of those people who will implement who can do it to the degree that those people can anyway. So actually, they're not breeding competition, they're just gaining followers and they are getting to be known, liked and trusted by their potential target audience, really by proxy in a way. So that is what you need to do. And one of the big things behind all of this whole reason behind building a personal brand is to, I would suggest, make yourself stand out from the crowd because so few other people are doing it. Advertising really doesn't get through to us nowadays. We are effectively numb to advertising in the traditional sense. So actually what people buy via now is relationships. And that's always been the case. People have always bought from a relationship between, yourself and the vendor. But now it is more important than ever to build those relationships, to get people to know you in the first place, to get people to like you, and then to get people to trust you. And as I say, we've done this across a number of different businesses ourselves. It works absolutely incredibly, particularly on platforms such as this, like YouTube, because people get to spend time with you 24/7. You can build that brand equity, you can build that relationship with people whilst you're asleep, whilst you're getting the kids to bed, whilst you're, on holiday, whilst it's the weekend. It doesn't matter. People are watching your videos time and time again, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all over the world. And that kind of reach, you really can't put a figure on how important that kind of reach is. And really, it's the ultimate way to prove to people that you are an authority in your niche. Whether it's a company that tell people about market stalls around the UK, whether it's a drone company like one of the companies we run, whether it's a company that teaches B2B marketing, it doesn't matter. As long as you are the person that people think about, you're the name that people start talking about, you're the person making all of the noise but noise in a good way, in a quality way, and imparting as much information as possible. You know, people say you shouldn't really give away your secrets, but I would argue very differently. For us, what we've seen in the businesses we've run and employed this system into, it's all about giving away your best for free, giving away the information to your target market, so that actually you become that authority in your target market. And by definition, becoming an authority helps you to exponentially grow your personal brand. But not only that, it's also going to secure you the speaking gigs. It's going to secure you those articles on blogs, the guest articles on people's channels, the kind of speaking opportunities that are out there, you know, the networking opportunities where you can get yourself in front of people. And one of the key things behind setting up that personal brand isn't necessarily being able to sell your kind of time. Just to put some flesh on the bones of that, I run a consulting service where I charge £3,250 a day, plus VAT, plus expenses to go and do public speaking engagements. Now, yes, the diary, as you can see, is fairly full on that side of things, but one of the cool things from that is that because we've then productized elements of our service, we then are able to sell to 1,000 people in a room potentially. You know, if we get a hit rate of 40% on that on a £200 product, actually we've sold then, you know, potentially £8,000 to £80,000 worth of product to those people as well. So we're going to take you on this journey of kind of why, in this instance, we want to build a personal brand. We're then going to take you on the journey, if you follow us along on the channel, of how to build that personal brand, how to get yourself out there, how to get yourself known, liked, and trusted, how to build your authority in your niche, and ultimately, how to leverage that and turn that into cash. I hope that's been useful, you know, a very kind of broad brush overview of why it's really important to start building a personal brand, start making that noise, start getting yourself out there, start building your authority. And really, you know, we're going to be working out with you how to find your niche, how to double down and speak to those people, how to build on all these platforms. But start the journey now. You know, the old Chinese proverb goes, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Well, like this being the first video on the channel in its new guise as it is now, the best time, the second best time to start, if you haven't started 20 years ago, is right now. So stop making excuses. Start thinking about who your target market are, how you can serve them, the kind of questions that they would be asking people in general. What were they going to be typing into Google? And you need to be that authoritative figure within your niche who can answer those questions as they go along. They'll get to know, like, and trust you. And ultimately, yes, they will part with some cash to help you, or for you to help implement their ideas and to get them moving forwards. So I've been Matt Williams. If you did like the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Press that bell button next to the subscribe icon to stay up to date with all of the new information that we've got coming all the time to help you build your brand, build your personal brand, get yourself known, liked, and trusted within your industry, and to exponentially grow your business.